Today, we just want to talk about the trending topic of Mama Jumoke George and a missing daughter, her health, and our cry out for help from members of the public. If you've been following the online gist for the past few days, we saw how Biola Bayo urgently heeded to the call of Mama, went to visit her in the church, the White Garment Church, where she not just worships, but where she lives. Mama burst out in tears. That was not the version of Mama we've always known. In fact, quite recently, at least less than a year ago, we saw her being granted interview on Biola Bayo's Talk to Be show and also on m0ther and also with Kunle Afod. Yes, so, and we saw Mama as beautiful as ever, dark and shine, ever so serious, ever so looking responsible, and she talks very responsibly. In fact, I would say without apologies that Mama Jumoke George is one of the most decent and respected veteran actresses we have in Nigeria. She's been long in the game. In fact, she should be over 25 years in the movie industry. This woman conducts herself so well. In fact, you see the bakasi that a lot of young ladies are doing these days now, eh? Mama's own na carry come. Mama's bakasi na carry come. Mama, I think if she's not up to 5 feet, she should be like close to it. Mama has always been a tall, dark and shine, beautiful, eloquent. In fact, ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ àwọn màmá yẹn, àwọn colleagues wọn pọ̀ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n rí lè kàwé, tó jẹ́ graduates, tó dẹ̀ lè sọ òyìnbó dáadáa. So she's very eloquent. In fact, in one of her videos, I think the interview she did with m0ther, she talked about how one ní màmá sọ pé wọ́n ní kí ló tà rí mọ́ ní orí fíìmù bíi ti tẹ́lẹ̀. Màmá ní years ago wọ́n ní káwọn bọ́ pátá, àwọn dẹ̀ ní àwọn ò lè bọ́ pátá o. Tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá ti lè fún mi ní role tó wà credible, èmi ò lè bọ́ pátá láti gbà role. And Biere, the producer stopped calling her for movies. And you know, at that time, the producers and marketers, and when you do good silencers, whatever they say become law. Because there's no how you want to blow if marketer and producer do not put you in movies. Could that be sincerely? Everything has been decentralized. You are your own producer, your own movie, you're your own scriptwriter, and you put it on your platform and market it like there's no tomorrow, and you can blow. So money lẹ́yìn ìgbà yẹn lọ sọ pé àwọn ò lè invite ẹ sí movies o ìwọ kẹ̀ àwọn tó bọ́ pátá ṣé káwọn wá fi wọ́n lẹ̀ káwọn má fún wọn rò kó jẹ́ pé ìwọ tó fẹ́ bọ́ pátá ni káwọn wá fún ní rò. So Mama went through that blacklisting, and she said for years, I think for almost 10 years, she didn't even see the lens of a camera until one Mr. Okelwo decided to tell her, come and host a breakfast show, I think on Channel 7 or OGTV, or is it LTV at that time. Mama said she took it, and because she speaks very well, she did the broadcasting role very well. And she speaks English on the show. She switches to Yoruba. It was so smooth and beautiful. And for every woman, when you look at Mama, you see beauty. You know, some people are dudu, right? But their dudu is not dudu tondon. I'm not trying to shame anybody's skin. But Mama ló ń sọ pé kí adún mára dán. Mama ga síbẹ̀. In fact, as old as she is, Mama is hot cake. Kọ́lọ́run ọba kó wò wọ́n sàn láti rí wọn dé àtẹ́lẹsẹ̀ wọn. When Mama gets better and she's dressed up, I'm telling you, a lot of ladies in their 30s or even 20s gone, Emma Soro Mama ni. That's how beautiful Madam Jumoke George is. So when she came out and we saw the video of her crying, saying she has a daughter, first daughter, 41-year-old missing, we were like, yay, Ọlọ́run jọ̀ọ́. Ọmọ wọn kú sọ̀jọ́ ọmọ wọn nù lọ. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ ní jẹ́ kọ́mọ wọn kú. So that was the prayer we were praying immediately. In fact, I couldn't help but shed tears when I watched that video. Life can just happen to anybody at any given time. Ṣẹ̀rá wa tọ́lọ́run bá fún ní fọkànbalẹ̀ báyìí, a máa rò pàwọ́ àlàmọ́ ṣe àbá màdúrà àgbà. Grace la rí gbà o. And it is with that grace that we have that we'll continue to be humble and have pity to people who are having things rough. Because since Mama did that video with Biola explaining that her health is not good, she's been owing money, and her second child, ti yawo 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 bishe ti, and that the two children, ti Adiola ni first born wọn tó lọ tí ò dágbére, the two children are in Ibadan, and she still finds time or finds means to send money to her grandkids. The question that came to mind was, is it possible for a female child to leave her own two biological children, leave her own mother, and travel for 4 good years without contacting her mom? In fact, there's one woman on Facebook. I don't want to mention her name, but of course you know what is going on by now. She was everywhere saying that Mama is lying. Mama talks to her child, to Adiola, every time. Mama's second child has a house in Ibadan. That one built in her own father's compound or something. And that Mama has money. Mama just acting up. She wants money. I'm like, no. Sherry and Tio ba lopolo online bí tó máa ti bá tiẹ̀ jẹ́ nìyẹn. Ẹlòmíì ti forí kó cobweb tó jẹ́ wípé ọ̀rọ̀ tó ò ṣojú ẹ̀, ọ̀rọ̀ tó ò tiẹ̀ tí ìjókòó kó jẹ́ kí brain ẹ̀ gan. Ṣebí we have brains for us to think. One duty ní brain wa ní ká fi rori. So a woman who has never come out to beg, a woman who says she was always doing facade, because she's a very respectable woman. Do you think it's easy for a woman who is used to hustling, who has her own name, and not having the money to back? If you have money and you don't have fame, it's still easier for you. You can have fame at any time and you will enjoy the money. But if you have fame and you don't have money, it is a problem. It is a problem. So all these things were what that woman was thinking. She mama I can imagine how that woman will feel. Yeah, she will be happy for Iyabo and her daughter. But kala won na wa okay ni, she be to ye ka won na lo ni ile. You know that kind of thing? Except ọmọ tó bá ṣẹ̀dé ilé ayé lánàá ni ò ní understand nǹkan tí mò ń sọ yìí. And I'm sure a lot of people on this platform of ours, we are mature minds because we don't think like our brain is in a sugar cube box. No. We think extensively. We look at things from common sense, from the part of humanity, and from the part of the law. So this woman was saying on Facebook that Mama is a scammer, Mama shekini kon, Mama fe gbowo, wọ́n ti dá 5 million fún Mama, tó máa ná jẹ. I'm like, oh my God. Why are we so jumpy? Why is it that I'm telling you, if you don't hide your head with what you listen to on social media and what you let permeate into your brain and in your mind, you will just be a very utterly bitter and toxic person. There are some places that I can't even spend 3 minutes on the platform. Tó bá ṣe pé ẹni tó ń ṣe nǹkan ayẹyẹ tó ń ṣe nǹkan yìí báyìí wọ́n drag ẹni tó ń fà lọ́rùn tó ń ṣépè fún tó ń denigrate àwọn èèyàn. What's going on? Immediately I heard that woman saying, Mama is a scam. I said, no. I'm going to give that Mama benefit of doubt 1,000,001 times. Number one, she's never done that before. Number two, this woman has been very reputable. Why are we in a society that say yo ba lowo e le respect e? Ṣé ẹni tí ò bá lówó ò lẹ́jẹ̀ lọ́rùn ni? So the poor people can't speak. Somebody who is crying out our pain. What another woman can do is to jump out. They were even dragging Biola Bayo. I'm like, if you know Biola Bayo as well, she's been a very reputable actress. Thomas Okpeno, our actress is to decent you. Tí ò ní pasha in a cupboard. It's Biola Bayo. And people who have built their brands, their names, their reputation for a long time, when things want to happen to them, Of course, we'll give them benefit of doubt. Who are we not to? Who are we to be jumpy and not use our brain? Should be a lot of us frontal lobe to develop. I'm but I like the balance people are giving this conversation. While some people are dragging Mama, a lot of people are like, no, Mama, you're rebelling. Mama Gidini Umai. Mama Gidini, why didn't she come out? We've shared some videos on our platform. Please check the videos we posted earlier today. Then you're calling, she's a bad mother. How should have kept quiet for 4 years? Are we for real? Are we for real? Mama mentioned something during Biola's interview with her that Mama, please forgive me. Please forgive me because of what I did. Kò dẹ̀ sọ jù yẹn lọ mọ́. Kò sọ nǹkankan jù yẹn lọ mọ́. You know? And luckily, Biola Baya has come out to share a video. We have it on our platform already. To also talk about the fact that ó show conversation tó wọn àti Adéọlá ní tí yẹn sọ pé òun wà stranded. Òun ò ní sim. Pé àwọn boko gan ó yẹ kán ti pa òun a while ago. Pé wọ́n ń jà ní side ibi tóun wà. Right? Pé kinní kan. And what came to my mind when Adéọlá was talking was, is either she's falling so heavily into the prayer that nothing excites her again. This discussion, like I always say, is for the mature minds. There are times when people fall into deep prayer that to even get up from their bed, they have no one to affair and kankan ayé yóò excite wọn mọ́. Oúnjẹ tó máa ń like tẹ́lẹ̀ gan tó bá gbé síwájú wọn kò ní wù wọ́n mọ́. Ọkọ wọn àbí lover wọn tọ́jọ́ máa ń ṣeré gan á máa wò báyìí kò ní wù mọ́. Àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ gan á máa wà ọmọ ẹ̀ ńlẹ̀ báyìí. Kò tiẹ̀ ọmọ yẹn ò ní fún ní joy mọ́. Ẹni tí ò bá kàwé àbí tí ò ṣe research àbí tí ò mọ ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ láyé tó yẹn kò ní understand nǹkan tí mò ń sọ ẹ̀. I'm not making room for her, but I don't think like my head is in a box. No. So it's either Adéọlá is in that frame of mind tó ti wò pé kí ló ń wá travel fún kíbi tó wà gan kọ́ ti ṣe báṣubàṣu. Ẹ̀mọ̀kọ́ ẹ̀pọ̀ èèyàn mi ló wà láyé bí ẹni tí ò sí. Tó yẹ pé àwọn tó ń tì lọ bóyá wọ́n tà fún àwọn èèyàn ní o. Mi sọ pé bó ṣe rí nìyẹn ọmọ kan ń sọ ní o. Nǹkan tá à ń gbọ́ pé ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sí wọn nílùú Libya la máa ń gbọ́ eléyìí sọ̀rọ̀ Mali láwọn èèyàn sọ ní kí ló wà ń lu Mali tọmọ ẹ̀ lọ ṣe Mali. The head of the Yoruba community ní Mali náà ó ti sọ̀rọ̀. Tẹ́ bá wo fídíò tá a share ẹ̀ máa rí ń bẹ̀. Tí màmá yẹn sọ pé òun ò mọ̀ but òun máa try láti investigate. So as at now, Biola Baya has told her, please, your mom is in the hospital for treatment. Can you make sure you talk to her? Pé tóun bá lọ síbẹ̀ òun máa pè ẹ́ gbé call òun o. So that wàá bá màmá ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ó dẹ̀ lóun máa bá call ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀. So it's either Diola is in so the prayer or kó jẹ́ ọmọ líle. Because I can't even phantom it, you know. Pé ọmọ 41 years ó bímọ méjì sáyé even kò tiẹ̀ kébi tó wà lọ́hùn kò tiẹ̀ ti bímọ kò ti marry. O wò pé àwọn ọmọ méjì tó bí sáyé o pè ya tó bí ẹ ó dẹ̀ níyẹ̀ ò ṣẹ́ ẹ́. Ṣe rí ogun jápa tó máa ń ṣàwa Yorùbá ni mí. Ẹ jẹ́ tá bá sọ̀rọ̀ síra wa it's okay. Igbo ò jáde lánàá láti bú màmá Jumoke o. Hausa ò jáde lánàá àwa Yorùbá ara wa yìí náà ni. Àwọn kan láàrin wa kì í ṣe gbogbo wa. Torí gbogbo wa kọ́ lọpọlọ wa dàbí tẹja. Gbogbo wa kọ́ la wà inhumane. Like I said, I like the balance people are bringing to their opinions to say, no, this woman cannot come out to scam for what? Ẹni tí ò rọmọ ẹ̀. Báwo ló ṣe máa parọ́ tó ń bọ́mọ ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ tó máa lóun bọ́mọ òun sọ̀rọ̀ for what? At what age? To impress who? To impress who? So please, Mama Jumoke is not a scammer. She's not a bad mom. She's not who you guys are calling her to be. Give her a benefit of doubt. Ṣẹ́rí nǹkan táwọn victim ò kì í ṣe jáde láti sọ̀rọ̀ lélẹ́yìí. Wọ́n fẹ́ jáde because ọmọ pẹ́yìn kan wà. Ẹ máa bọ́ta bí ọ̀pọ̀lọ́ tó domi gbóná mọ́ lára. Tẹ máa bú wọn, tẹ máa counter wọn. Òṣùwọ̀n tí a bá lè lò tá bá fẹ́ kàn fi wọ́n nǹkan fún wa ní ká máa lò fọ́mọlà kejì wa. I don't care what religion. Like I'm always telling people. A lot of people, you see them going to church, going to mosque or something. Ìwà nù wọn. Ó terrible ju bí ẹni tí ò tí ì fojú kan church rẹ̀ nílé ayé yìí lọ. àwọn ló máa kọ́kọ́ bẹ́ síta, àwọn ló wà judgmental, àwọn ló máa búyàn, àwọn ló máa ṣépè, àwọn ló máa tàkòyàn. Kí ló dé? Yorùbá tó bá máa bú wa páwa náà la bad jù, àwa ni betray ara wa. Ṣọ́ máa ń parọ́ bí? Ẹrú kan ní mú ní gbogbo ẹrú lọ́rọ̀ wa. So for Mama, she's going to be all right. They've raised 5 million and above for her. And according to Biola Bayo this evening, she said Mama is in the hospital. They are going there with Mama Ashabi Olorisha. Ashabi Olorisha too is going there. Laide Bakari too has shown interest. Official Omoboti too has shown interest. So I know Mama Lágbára Ọlọ́run, ọmọ yín wà láyé, alhamdulillah. Ọmọ yín wà láyé, Jésù ṣeun. Ìyẹn ni kókó. Ṣẹ́rí tí màmá ìbá rí ọmọ wọn, kọ́ tẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ gbóhùn ọmọ wọn náà, bíbí wọn kọ́kọ́ lọlẹ̀. Àbíamọ àbọ̀já gbọ̀rọ̀gbọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ̀yin abíamọ tẹ́ wà tẹ́ ń gbọ́ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ yìí. Ọmọ wa ò ní rìn lọ o. Ojú àánú, àwọn ọmọ wa pátápátá wọn lójú àánú wa. Èyí tó wọ́dẹ̀ ti bímọ tó ń gbọ́ mi, tọ́mọ ò lójú àánú ẹ̀. Fi ti wúmà yìí ṣàríkọ́gbọ́n kó fi gbàdúrà sọ́lọ́run Elédùmarè pé kọ́lọ́run fi àánú ẹ̀ sí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lójú, because it's very important lọ́jọ́ alẹ́. If this mama sees Adeola today, I'm telling you, her healing will be faster. She'll be a happy woman. Àbábíamọ náà kọ́ ni gbogbo wa ni. Báwo lèèyàn ṣe máa sọ ọmọ 41 years inú tẹ́ni kó má dìdàkudà. If Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ tó bá pọ̀tà Adeola ti kú, somehow there will be a closure. Mama doesn't have a closure. You know the mi ìfẹ́ sọ́dọ̀ àwọn word kan torí life láwà. P, T, S àti D. Ẹ mọ bó ṣe máa ṣe yàn. Ọlọ́run ọba lọ́jọ́ ìní kó má jẹ́ kárí wàhálà tó máa jẹ̀mí wa lọ. Kó jẹ́ káwọn ọmọ wa láàánú wa kó máa fọpọlọ ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀yin obìnrin náà tẹ́lẹ̀ pọ́ máa ní kinní kan, kẹ́ máa bọ̀ ní ìlú kan, kẹ́ máa bọ̀ ní ìlú kan. Kò lè yé yín ọ̀ǹtí tẹ́ bá bẹ́ sínú àwọn ìlú yẹn. Kò lè yé yín. Ṣùgbọ́n bó ṣe lè wùn kó rí tán bá tiẹ̀ ní kẹ́ lọ sí ìrìn àjò, ẹ lè sọ fọ́mọ, ẹ lè sọ fún ìyá, ẹ lè sọ fábúrò, ẹ lè sọ fọ́rẹ́ kan, ẹ tún dọ̀hún tán, ẹ ní keep in touch. Ṣéyàn lè ṣe títí kó má lókun dì ní. Everybody else they are going to meet over there is not as important to you as these people have mentioned. So why put them through such stress? Because you want to go to one. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí n dárúkọ àwọn ìlú yẹn. Ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ bá ń gbọ́ mi lénìí, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ fi comment section pé Ọlọ́run ọba lọ́jọ́ ìní gbogbo ọmọ ayé pátápátá àní sunkún lórí ọmọ òun. Ọmọ ò ní rìn lọ o. Àwọn ọmọ wa dẹ̀ máa láàánú wa. Mama George, ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ lọ sórí page Biola Bayo. Talk to me. She shared Mama's account details, even if it's 1,000 naira. Just send it. Just send. This woman is a reputable woman. She's a good mother. She's at least the image that we see. I've been seeing Mama George online, on TV for over 30 years. And she has never had any bad record. If for nothing, we know how difficult it is for celebrities to keep a straight life and not to be bad role models. If for that reason, ẹ jẹ́ kójú àánú woman yìí ṣe yín, ẹ drop nǹkan sí account woman. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video and we'll keep you updated, even this night, of the development on the case of our beloved, beautiful damsel, Black and Shine Mama, Alalubarika Ya, Abiamo Tòótọ́, Madam Jumoke George. Ire o.